What's the hot drop, foxes and fellas? It's Eric Lima coming at you with another episode of TPL, episode 652. How's everyone doing? Before we get started, what I want to talk about today, a couple episodes I did in the list of Lima Co. Don't worry about the list. It's just all in fun. As you know, I explained what the list was. Well, I did the list of Lima Co., which is all about fun and inspired by Chris Jericho. I figured I'd have a little fun with it. And just in case people are concerned out there, don't worry. I don't kill anybody. I don't even have a weapon. The closest thing to a gun I own is a freaking Nintendo Zapper, for God's sake. So I wouldn't worry about that. And I'm all a nice guy. I'm not capable of anything, of killing anything like that. Despite what the doctor said about me when I was a kid, decades ago. I got it. So I like to entertain myself and have a good time. And you just made the list. It's the funniest catchphrase ever by Chris Jericho, and I figured I'd have a little fun with it. So. Also, I got some big news. For the first time in 6 years since working at the mall, I got Thanksgiving off. Yes. I'd like to thank my boss, Jim Correa, for that. And him and I discussed about how we make up the other hours. And so we planned it perfectly and carefully, too. So I'll be working 6 to 10 on Monday next week, 6 to 11 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then 6 to 12 on Friday and Saturday. So, and you do my regular routines in those situations. So I'm going to a little bit of extra work outside on Tuesday and Wednesday to be a lot of fun. And he also doesn't believe that anybody should be working on Thanksgiving, so, which is a good thing, because I know Black Friday's coming up and everybody's gonna get crazy. Hopefully, I will get my Nintendo Classic Edition mini console, despite the fact that I'm getting out 12 on Friday and on Saturday. But you never know what's going to happen. So I may get it, I may not. Who knows for sure? Got to plan things carefully. Waiting game could pay off. I'm not so sure. I can't guarantee anything. So that's the way it is. Well, today, let's not talk about the future. Let's talk about the here and now. Actually, Survivor Series has always been a Thanksgiving tradition in the WWE. They always plan, nowadays they plan on Sundays, which is pretty good, so our superstars can have spend time with their Thanksgiving with their families with smiles on their faces and whatnot. Will any of them walk out as champions? We'll start with NXT Takeover Toronto. That's right. NXT Takeover Toronto is this Saturday. I believe it's on at 7 on the WWE Network, 7 p.m. Watch it, and I have Sunday off, so I'll be watching that. Check this out. All right, as you know, it's prediction time. I'm doing my predictions right now. NXT title on the line is Shinsuke Nakamura going one-on-one with the meanest man ever on the planet, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Who do I got in this one? Well, who do I got? Okay, I will tell you who I got right now, and I will tell you why. And it's Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, why did I pick Shinsuke? Well, I have a feeling that Samoa Joe. Now, remember, Survivor Series has been known for memorable debuts. I have a weird feeling. I have a gut feeling. If The Undertaker is going to be hanging around Survivor Series, I see The Undertaker issuing a challenge. And if Samoa Joe loses, I think it will motivate Samoa Joe to go to the main roster and go after somebody. And I can see Samoa Joe going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Tell me, if you wrestling fans out there think that's cool, tell me what you guys think, if you want the match to happen or not. Undertaker says he's not coming back for wrestling. He's not doing WrestleMania matches. That's what he refuses to let that define him. And I'll tell you one thing, he wants to challenge. So I see Samoa Joe coming up to the main roster, and that means Shinsuke Nakamura will retain the NXT Heavyweight Championship. All right, the women's title, this was a tough call to make because I like both ladies here. I like both Asuka and Mickie James. But I don't know how Mickie's schedule is going to work. I don't know what her deal is, and I know she's got a lot of commitments and all that. Being a mother and a wife is really tough for her. Being married to Magnus and everything else. So I am predicting, just based on that though, because I don't know for sure. I am that the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, will retain her women's championship, still remain undefeated. I believe that the honor to stop her streak will have to go to either Billie Kay or Peyton Royce. If they keep up the mean streak they've been having, I'll tell you what, it's going to be something else. But right now I see Asuka keeping it. I think Asuka will probably keep the title until in the NXT Takeover before WrestleMania. And if that's the case, I see Asuka coming up to the main roster after WrestleMania. You know, but you never know. Anything can happen in the WWE. She making her debut the Monday night after Survivor Series. Who knows for sure? You know, hey, who knows what everybody's talking about Raw versus SmackDown. Everybody's forgotten about NXT. Who's going to come up? All right, for sure. You know, anything can happen in the WWE, including on NXT. NXT Tag Team Championship on the line. The Revival, that is Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the defending champions, will defend the gold against the team of DIY. It's called Do It Yourself. The team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. I see Revival coming up on the main roster, challenging the New Day, or Slater and Rhino. Who knows for sure? It all depends. So I see DIY taking the gold. I see DIY taking the gold. I'm predicting that will be the only title change. DIY will be the only title change ever. But this one, it's easy to predict. The Dusty Rhodes Classic, that's why I said it's Dusty on it. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament Final. It will be TM61, the boys from down under in Australia. That's Shane Thorne and Nick Miller, against the Authors of Pain, consists of Akam and Razor, and their manager, the Hall of Famer, Paul Ellering. Ellering will be suspended in a shark cage above the ring to prevent interference, and William Regal made a wise choice, make the even score. Will that be the caveat for TM61 winning the tournament, or will the Authors of Pain easily run over them? Authors of Pain still undefeated. They have not lost the match yet. Will this be their first loss? Who knows for sure? But I think I'm going to go with the AOP on this one. The Authors of Pain will win the Dusty Classic. However, if they don't win in TM61, I expect the Authors of Pain go for the tag team titles or head to the main roster. And I like to see them try to challenge The Undertaker and Kane. The Brothers of Destruction versus the Authors of Pain. That's a matchup I would pay for it. What do you guys think about that? The Battle of Canadians in this matchup. Bobby Roode, the Glorious One, will go up against Mr. Perfect 10 himself, Ty Dillinger. And I see Roode with the experience, the edge and experience. So Roode is going to win this one. That's right. Bobby Roode will win that one. That's what I'm predicting will happen. So hopefully... those are my predictions. Take a good look at it. Write them down. Tell me, who do you think is going to win this whole thing? Win NXT Takeover Toronto. If there's any other additional matches, I will talk about those matches of the results for that. So it'll be something to behold. And that's my prediction right here. That's my prediction for NXT Takeover. Next up will be the prediction of Survivor Series. We'll be right back. I'll be right back as I rearrange this board. Hey, I'm here now. We're going to do Survivor Series prediction time, ladies and gentlemen. And check this out. This is what I did. Whatever I wrote in red represents Raw. Whatever I wrote in blue represents SmackDown, obviously. Goldberg versus Lesnar. I know it's a Raw. Lesnar's a Raw guy, but Goldberg is not signed with a specific brand. So that's why it's in black so far. I'm going to put a red... For my predictions, instead of saying who's going to win, who's survivor, and all that, as far, instead of writing down the exact name, I'm going to put a star, either a red star for Raw, a blue star for SmackDown. And especially in the case of the title matches. Check this out. Here's the first matchup. Here's the card so far. Survivor Series men's matchup. We'll go to Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, as the team captain. United States Champion Roman Reigns. Y2J Chris Jericho, the originator of the list. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman to go against SmackDown's team of AJ Styles, the WWE World Champion, Commissioner Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt, and the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose, who will have James Ellsworth, the mascot, in their corner. Who I predict this matchup? Well, simple. Let's put a star right next to the winner. Blue star for SmackDown. That's what I'm predicting. Why? One word. Undertaker. Need I say more? All right, and check this out. The women's matchup, unbelievable. Charlotte, Sasha, Becky. Yep. Let's try it again. Okay, the women's match. On the Raw side, it'll be Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, Alicia Fox to go up against Nikki Bella, the team captain on SmackDown, along with the women's champ Becky Lynch on SmackDown, Carmella, Naomi, and Alexa Bliss. I'm going to give Raw the advantage because I think Raw is more solidified than SmackDown. You got two feuds going on with Carmella and Nikki Bella, while Lynch and Bliss are going to go at it. So that's good. That could be the whole thing. Hopefully I'm wrong, but that's the way. So it'll be a red star for Monday Night Raw for the victory. The tag teams, it'll be New Day. All right, New Day, the team captains for Raw, teaming up with Gallows and Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Big Cass, and the Shining Stars versus Rhino and Heath Slater, the tag team champs, team captains, the Usos, American Alpha, the Hype Brothers, the Hype Bros, I should say, and Breezango. Who do I got in this one? I think SmackDown's more solidified in that case. So that was SmackDown's more solidified there. So I will be a blue star for SmackDown. Alrighty then. Let's go with the title matches. The Cruiserweight Championship and the entire division is on the line as Brian Kendrick defends both the Cruiserweight division and the Cruiserweight title against Kalisto. Kalisto, a former U.S. champion. Kendrick, a former tag team champion. I'm going to give the nod here, and I think this will make Mauro Ranallo very, very happy if he ever sees my videos. So my prediction will be a blue star for SmackDown's Kalisto. The Cruiserweight division will make SmackDown Live more exciting. That's what I'm thinking of. All right. And how about this? The Intercontinental Championship, a lot of stake here. I see Sami Zayn win the belt and moving to SmackDown with it, and Miz will go over the Raw. That's what I'm predicting right now, if I can put in English. So it'll be a red star for Monday Night Raw, and that means Sami Zayn will win the belt and be on, and we'll go to SmackDown. So I'll put a purple star. That way, who knows? I think both gentlemen will be switching brands at the match. All right, final matchup, which I'm going to use the black market for. So give me let me just hang in there just a second, and let's have a little fun here. And all right, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Who do you got here? Who do you got here? Oh boy, this is a tough call to make. I'm going to go with Goldberg on this one. I'm sick and tired of seeing Lesnar be dominant and everything else, and being the big bad dude. I don't care if he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania or not. And so my prediction: Goldberg will win it. So and I think Goldberg did beat Lesnar at WrestleMania, but I see Goldberg winning it again. Who knows for sure? If Lesnar wins, I think the rubber match will be at the next WrestleMania. That's my prediction on that one. But right now, Lesnar, Goldberg, I'm picking Goldberg to be dominant in that feud. What other prediction I think, what's going to happen? Like I say, NXT, anything can go. Anything I see. If the Authors of Pain do not win the Dusty Classic, I see the Authors of Pain come up to the main roster, make their Survivor Series debut, and I see the Brothers of Destruction issuing an open challenge to any team out there that's enough guts to beat them. And I see the Authors of Pain coming out during the Survivor Series event and accept that challenge. So I think the Authors of Pain. But you never know what's going to happen. Like I said, it's going to be crazy on the NXT Takeover prediction I make. So those are my predictions. As you know, the red star represents Raw. The blue star represents SmackDown. I see SmackDown versus Raw 3-2 on this one. So, and Goldberg winning the matchup. So you never know for sure what's going on. And I goofed up with some of the names. I apologize, but this is my prediction. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about Survivor Series. NXT Takeover this Saturday. Survivor Series this Sunday. I'm excited. Holiday season's kicking off great. And the right way to do it is watch NXT Takeover Toronto this Saturday at 7 on the WWE Network, and Survivor Series at 7 o'clock on Sunday, also on the WWE Network. Remember, pick up a card whether you are at Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, and your local 7-Eleven. Pick up the card if you don't want to pay via credit card today. You want to pay out of cash, $30, only for 3 months, but you can keep on buying them, and you may do it for a year. All right, so that's my predictions, and looking forward to watching it Sunday and Saturday for NXT Takeover again. Sunday for Survivor Series. I want to know what your thoughts. Any wrestling fans out there want to take on this? I will monitor comments just in case, and because you never know what kind of comments I get from my videos. I've been not receiving too many derogatory comments over the first 5 or 6 months, 7 months of the year. But now everything's settled down. Check it out. Survivor Series prediction. Yeah! There it is, folks. There it is. Thomas Willis, challenge accepted. Got your picks. All right? That's all the time we have on this show. Use your heads, don't do stupid things. Respect everyone. Uh, remember, in the world full of ninjas, be a samurai, and if you're having a bad day, just scream Leroy Jenkins, or you tell a bad day, you just made the list. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and have some fun.